When the finished floor height or material complicates toilet flange installation, address the flange to pipe relationship before setting the fixture. Measure the distance from the finished surface to the top of the waste pipe and verify the crown and flatness of the subfloor with a straight edge to ensure the flange will sit level and at the correct height. If the finished floor will sit above the original subfloor by less than 3/4 of an inch, most wax rings with collars or a wax-free seal combined with a flange extender work well. Press the extender onto the flange, trim as needed, and secure it with the manufacturer recommended screws or stainless steel band clamps. For thicker floors, such as tile or natural stone, dry lay the flange and use solid shims under the flange base to prevent rocking. Then fasten through the shimmed points into blocking underneath to avoid crushing the tile. Seal around the flange with a thin bead of compatible sealant to prevent moisture migration. When the finished floor is lower than the pipe, consider raising the floor surface around the flange instead of dropping the flange. Build up with plywood or cement backer board so the flange sits flush to the finished surface and the wax ring compresses properly. If the existing flange is corroded or warped, replace it with a new cast or stainless steel flange rather than relying on multiple extenders, because a stable base reduces leaks and flange movement over time. Always check the flange relationship after dry fitting the toilet by lowering the bowl onto a test wax ring and confirming equal crush and no lateral movement before final bolting. The three issues we see most often are a flange sitting below the finished floor, a flange that rocks on uneven flooring, and an old flange that is corroded or broken. For a low flange, add a flange extender or raise the finished floor locally so the seal compresses correctly. For a rocking flange, install shims and secure the flange to blocking beneath the subfloor to create a firm, level plane, and then trim shim material flush so it does not impede the wax ring. For a corroded or broken flange, remove and replace it with a new flange compatible with your pipe type, and, if needed, use a repair ring that bolts to the existing pipe for a permanent fix. BigHomeProjects.com connects homeowners with local contractors and offers project information relevant to coordinating plumbing and flooring trades. We provide a discussion community where homeowners and contractors can ask questions, share experiences, and find practical advice for flange installation and related coordination.